it simple, bro. Don't be thirsty, bro. If you got a front like you got some butt at home, you better front like you got some butt at home. I know it's rap, you know what I mean? Till next time, y'all.
Hey guys, you're now tuned into ThaCircle TV. You're watching the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread show. I'm your host, Ms.Goodbread.
And I'm Mr.Goodbread.
Today I am going to talk about a few things that you can do to keep your man happy.
She got her list.
So first, respect. Now the Bible mentions that wives should respect their husbands. It doesn't mention that you have to love your husband, but respect is one of the things that is mentioned in the Bible that you are supposed to do for your husband. I mean, and it's human nature. Anyone wants to be respected. Wife, husband, sister, brother. So naturally, to make your man happy, keep him happy, respect is a major thing.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Respect is love to me. Respect is love. Once I know you respect me, it make me wanna love you. Respect in a man makes him wanna love you. You see how that work? You know what I mean? Respect don't equal respect. Respect equal love.
Yeah. Show him that you appreciate him. You appreciate the things that he does for you, for the family, how he gets up in the morning every day and go out there and face this world to make sure that you're okay, he's okay, the family's okay. So appreciate the things that you do. Show him that you appreciate the things that he do. And not even don't just tell him the words like, babe, I appreciate what you do. Show him you appreciate what he does for you. By doing simple things, keeping the house clean. That's not what
I agree. And ladies, just to add something to that, be humble. You gotta be more humble. I mean, the little things, because sometimes guys break their back and it might not be your vision, but he's supposed to be the leader. So just trust in him. Have faith sometimes. Just let loose and have faith sometimes, you know what I mean? And cherish the little things that he can do.
Absolutely, I agree. Another thing, space. I think everyone needs their space, especially men. They need their space to be on their purpose, to be creative, to do the things that they need to do to level your family up, to take y'all to the next level. All right, and another thing, space. You know, absence makes the heart grow fonder, right? Everybody needs their space. You spend a day away from him, he spends a day away from you. You know, it makes you miss each other. You know, give him his space to do what he needs to do, to be on his purpose. You know, in that time while he's on his purpose and you're giving him his space, find something to do. Find your own purpose. I mean, tend to the kids. Just give him his space to be creative. And that alone right there is going to make him so happy, because you don't come across to him as clingy, and he feels like he can do what he needs to do to level your family up.
Yeah, the biggest thing with this is trust. And you shouldn't be sleeping with people you don't trust. Don't build karma, you know what I mean? Like, you guys won't trust a person but a dead sleep with them. It just don't make no sense. Make it make sense.
You know, show interest in what he's doing. Don't be overbearing, though. Just show him that you're there, that you support him. Like, whatever his purpose is, do what you can to contribute to that purpose without being overbearing and making him feel like he's smothered or whatever. You know, support him, and then, you know, lean back, give him his space, let him do what he has to do.
Right, God, when the guy get real friendly and cool with you and he get comfortable with you because you on that type of energy, he'll let you know when he needs you, and he'll always want to keep you around more. You'll notice that guys get clingy, like we get clingy at times. But you gotta have a reason to want to be clingy.
Right. All right, another thing, health. You know, that's kind of important. The way you met him is sort of kind of the way you should be with him later on down the line. You know, us women, we have children, and, you know, our bodies change and do whatever, but we can't let that be an excuse to be out of shape, be overweight. Like, we'll have stretch marks. Those things we can't control. But going from 110 pounds to 249 pounds, we can control that. We can go to the gym, we can work out, keep ourselves in shape, eat healthy, make healthy meals for you and for him, for the whole family. Just health is very important. Your appearance is very important. How you met him is how you should try your hardest to be now and 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna gain weight. He's gonna gain weight. I'm gonna gain weight. But keep it healthy.
Keep it healthy, guys. For real.
Right, I agree. I agree on that.
And it'll keep you out of bad relationships, guys. Tell you the truth. It'll keep you out of miserable relationships.
Okay, another thing. Sex. What man doesn't want sex, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Right. But we cannot use sex as a bargaining chip. Like, we can't say, well, I'm not going to give him none if he don't do what I told him to do or what I asked him to do, or if he makes me mad, I'm not, we can't use it as a bargaining tool. Like, we're in this relationship, we're committed to each other. Sex is naturally something that men want, and we should not withhold it as punishment for something that they said or didn't do or did do. Or
listen here, unless you strong like Voltron, unless you strong enough to endure getting cheated on, don't play with the coochie, all right? Because that's what's gonna happen. Like, and you're gonna be right there in front of the line with the sign saying all men are dogs and all men. You know what I mean? Because that's what happens. It's nature. Communicate. It comes down to communication. If the man not fulfilling your needs and your high standards, then you tell him so that he can pack his stuff and go. You know what I mean? You cannot have everything your way. You can't have him continue to pay the bills and the rent, and you try to get him to do
because he didn't do
what some
this
more
one thing.
Right.
Another thing, don't make sex feel like it's a chore to him. Don't make it feel like you're doing a chore by having sex with him. If you've been together for a long time, then maybe you should go back to how it was in the beginning, where the honeymoon phase is what they call it, where you're all over each other and you're all touchy and feely. Go back to that time and write little sexy notes, put on your little sexy something when you know he's coming home, and make him really feel and know that you're still interested and you want to have sex. It's not a chore. You're not doing a chore. Like, okay, he paid the rent today, so let me have some sex with him. Don't make him feel like that, because nobody wants to feel like that.
Nobody wants to feel like a wallet. Nobody wants to feel like a walking wallet. Like,
that's just not nice.
That's rude, yo. And God see that, and you're gonna build bad karma for that. It's not good. But this is great. This is great right here.
All right. Another thing. Femininity. Right? Men love that. They love a good-looking, in shape, healthy, feminine female. Right?
That's a fact. You don't gotta keep asking me, right? If you wasn't that.
I wasn't asking. I was just, right?
I got you. That's right. You right. You on point. You on point. I'll let you know now. I'll jump right on in there.
So, the saying is what? The way to a man's heart is through his stomach?
That's a fact. That still is. We don't change. The girls do the flip-flop and shit. One day they want a handbag. Next day they know they good and they humble. The next day.
Bye. So, make meals for him. Make his favorite meal. Learn some new dishes, some healthy dishes, so that you stay in shape and everything. Keep the house clean. Keep yourself up. If you have kids, keep the kids up. Keep them clean. And just be the most feminine version of yourself that you can be, because that makes a man happy. He doesn't want to come home after a long day's work and you're already fussing in his ear and arguing with him, and the dinner's not done and the house is a mess. And
now, Ms.Goodbread, I know that's right. I'm not gonna argue with you, but you're gonna. We got some people that's gonna say, "What about if I come home from a hard day's work too?"
Well, I work too.
Right.
I work just like he works. So when I come home, that from the night before, the house is already cleaned because I cleaned it the night before. So when I come home, as well as when he comes home, we're already coming home to a clean house. Dinner's already prepped from last night for tonight. So we don't have an issue. While I'm preparing the house or the food or whatever, he's over there on his purpose, doing what he has to do to level us up. What happened?
See, so ain't no excuse. That's what that happened. That's what the hell happened right there. Ain't no excuse, ladies, man. We choose to get y'all choose to get to the bag. You know what I mean? So y'all still gotta do what y'all gotta do, you know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard out there. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not gonna be easy, especially when you us. It's not gonna be easy, guys.
Mm-hmm. And I should mention that we don't cook every night either. Like we do order out sometimes.
Yeah,
You know,
but
sometimes you get tired, sometimes you need a break. It's okay to order out. Like we support a lot of the people on our
right.
pages. We order from them. Like, you know, but that's not, you know, you can't just do that. You have to do the other things too, you know, to show him.
And you gotta have the income, guys. It's all about generating. Just generate it, and it comes with the territory. You see, sometimes when you're on the go, you're not gonna be able to be in the kitchens. You know what I mean? That'll be slave work after she done put in the amount of hours she put in. Now that would be what they say, dominating, and that's, you know what I mean? Like that's
Right.
over
It's not like
submissiveness.
that.
Like,
Right. Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
You know, you just make it work. Make it work. Just remember the way to his heart though, is through his stomach. So
that's a whole
just
fact,
keep
ladies.
him fed.
That's a whole facts.
Keep him fed. And stay a lady.
Right. And check out the other playlists we got. We got cooking playlists, guys. You know what I mean? We got something for everybody on the channel. We also got the podcast playlist where we chop it up with a bunch of featured guests, and check that out, guys. We doing it up for the season 3. It's the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread show, guys.
Yep. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss nothing.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Come for the entertainment and y'all stay for the truth.